Now, here's a 1st and 10. Pushes him over, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dallas.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Prescott out to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Prescott off play action. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Raiders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
6-18. Mike 14. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Mike 14. Mike 14. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
On play action, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. There he goes, left side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. Zuerlein good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Carr now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Carr now to throw. Pass incomplete.
We start looking for big-time corners. We're going to start with athleticism, but without technique, you're not going to make plays as what we just saw there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Well, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Here's Elliott. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Raiders nothing. Greg Zuerlein, the kickoff for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Carr to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down, Jacobs trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So that'll back him up 5. This third down just got even more difficult. Third down and 15 after the false start. Now Carr. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He dumps it off to Drake. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again.
It's a gain of 8.
On 2nd down now. It's Drake. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And that'll be checked down to Drake. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They go with Jacobs. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final adjustments before we get started once again. And for the call of the second half, let's send you back out to Allegiant Stadium and Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Hey, look right. 29.
Throwing his car on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Oh, he bowls over him. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
A loss of a yard.
On 2nd and 11 now, Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. On the move to his left. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Prescott off play action. That is caught by Lamb.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room. I just delivered.
CeeDee Lamb, 43 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0.
21. Raiders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Play action. Now it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Throwing on first down is Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
After the sack on first down, Carr. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. One more time with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Raiders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 92 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 13 yards.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing, Prescott. Dancing to his left. Looking deep for Elliott. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Elliott. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
Running with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off 4th down.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
16 yards.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline.